Can the F7C Hornet Mark II fight a Hammerhead? Well, in this video, I'm going to attempt it and see what we can do. Let's go take the mission. To fight a Hammerhead, we're just going to do scenario 7 here. This mission is very difficult. So let's see if we can do this with the Hornet here. You can see there's a lot of ships. I'm first going to have to take care of them before we fight the Hammerhead here. Here's an arrow. Luckily, we've got pretty decent damage, I think. So we should be able to deal with them quite quickly. Arrows are pretty small though, so we will need to take our time with them. And I'm not the best with fixed weapons just yet. I am trying to learn, but I'm still starting out with flying fixed. Since it is definitely an advantage to be able to do it, I'm still flying with mouse as well. And a joystick on the left here. Let's see, can we take this out? Luckily the Hornet is a lot slower. Here is the Hammerhead. I'm going to start strafing up, slowly rolling, and back strafing since I do not want the turrets to shoot me. I'm losing quite a bit of lock on it though. I will need to be careful since it has a lot of turrets and it might kill us quite a bit. Let me just back strafe a little bit here. But I am rolling and strafing up because we're so small. The Hammerhead can't really shoot us just yet. Let me just see if I can get out of here a little bit. Use my main thrusters, since that thing will hurt us. But you can see the back shield already off or down. Let's see. Hopefully we can kill it quite quickly. But the Hammerhead is very fast for its size. Almost blacked out. Just want to get into a rhythm here where we can circle strafe the Hammerhead and try not to get hit here, since our shields not the biggest but small. Constantly losing lock for some reason. It might be something to do with cooling. I've noticed it recently a lot, but for now I think it's pretty decent. There is another ship here that I haven't dealt with. Let me just see it, quickly kill it before we get into trouble here. There we go, we destroyed the target. Now we can deal with the Hammerhead completely. But most people want me to teach them how to circle strike like this. But really it's not that difficult. If I were to put it in keyboard terms, all that I'm doing is pressing spacebar or holding spacebar. And then here and there, if I were to do it on keyboard, I would slowly but surely tap Q or E just to add some roll. You need to add roll in order to add some deflection. Otherwise you're just rolling in one place if you don't hold spacebar. And you also just don't want to just hold spacebar. Otherwise you're super easy to hit, right? But the only way to fight the Hammerhead is really to keep your distance. Probably at 1.8 k's out you can fight a Hammerhead. Since they're way bigger than you, you can outmaneuver them in some instances, but you will need to use boost here and there to stay out of their distance. Unfortunately, we don't have a big capacitor though, so this will take forever. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm pretty sure I can do this if I just keep everything up. Just need to make sure I don't hit an asteroid, since that's the biggest threat I think. We're small enough so that we can avoid most fire. if we just keep our rolls up and a little bit of upstrafe. This will probably take quite a while just because we're hitting different shield faces constantly. So every now and then we will hit the side shield or the back shield. So it's not the best for us, but we'll definitely try to burst down this thing. My shields went down here. Not good, but I'm going to try and get it back here. Maybe if we had military shields, it will come back a lot faster. But if we get hit once, our shields will stop regenerating. So it's very dangerous once our shields go down. Starting to do some hull damage here. She's flashing quite a bit, but we've got very long to go. We're a bit too far away now. We're about 2Ks out. I think we want to be about 1.8 thereabout, just to make sure that all of our shots hit, since the repeater speed is about 1.8, right? So we want to be in that distance. Anything closer, we might get hit by the Hammerhead here. So this is the bit distance I want to try and keep. If she gets too close, I usually boost. I'm constantly backstrafing just to hold my distance. In the future, they will probably nerf backstrafing, so you won't be able to do this. But for now, you should be able to do this if you have a little bit experience in flying. You definitely learn quite a bit when fighting bigger ships, especially how projectile speeds work. So that's why I always go with CF repeaters now. If you had something like an attrition, you won't be able to do this since you need to be super close. We're a little bit too close now. Once you get about just under 1K, they will start hitting you and you need to boost. I'm just boosting back until we get 1.8Ks out. And we should be able to stop boosting and just backstrafe until we can do some damage. Getting pretty red now. So we should have this Hammerhead soon. But at least the body is pretty red. You can see the metal quite red. Super decent. Most of the shields is also down, so that will make damaging it a little bit easier. Went behind the rock now. Let me just see if I can still keep damage on it. I don't want those big shields to constantly regenerate. Feel like she's actually running here a bit, so I need to close the distance. And the Hammerhead is quite fast, so you'll be very surprised how easily this thing gets up to you, even though you're in a smaller ship, and I believe faster. Just make sure I don't fly into any rocks. We're very close now, so I'm boosting just to stay out of the firing arcs. But it also means we need to look out for the rock, right? Oh, the asteroid. Trying to get away from it. A little bit too close, just gonna back off a little bit by backstrafing. Give my hand a rest because we're a little bit further out. And there we go, we finally got it. Looks like Gilly has given up on us, but let's give it a scan. It actually has cargo on it, so scrap, some alter toxin, and nothing really crazy. So not really worth doing it. You will get 200k for this mission. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see my build for my Hornet, then you can watch this video right here. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.